We will be talking about statistical control charts in construction. Statistical control charts is a graph that shows how a process changes over time. To identify when the data is inconsistent, there are two control limits, an upper control limit and a lower control limit. Now, how does this relate to construction? As I said earlier, statistical control charts can show unusual events or instability and can identify already existing problems. So some examples of how this technique is used in construction are the percentage of how much of the project is completed, amount of cost, number of hours it took to complete the construction, project schedule, etc. As you can see from this graph, I just made this up. The data is not real, but we're using this for an example. It shows injuries from 2019. You can see the data going through the upper control limit and the lower control limit. This graph also shows that just because the data is inside the control limit, meaning the average area, it doesn't mean it's always a good thing. As a construction company, I'm sure they would want to have the data under the lower control limit because they would want lower injuries. And by concluding from this data, they can come up with new ideas that will help them lower it down. Engineers in this field have used this technique by comparing control charts that are similar and identifying any problems. As the construction project progresses, the chart would need to be modified so it shows any new changes that may occur and that they can fix it before it actually happens. The weaknesses the statistical control chart have are the different variables that can occur that we can't control, such as weather condition, if the tools show good performance, employee overtime, poorly fabricated materials, location of construction, etc. But the strengths that statistical control charts have are recognizing where productivity is being affected by observing and concluding on how the construction can be improved for present and future construction. Thank you.